I haven't had to clarify yet, but I have the death card here. They're changing something. There's something, they're putting an ending to the confusion. They're seeking out situations that will add this torch to the fears and everything. And I'm seeing that with this here. This is like a rebirth for me. We have Temperance here who's slowly changing something for the better. They're getting better with trying to figure out what it is that they are motivated to pick in their lives when it comes to paths, and creating a game plan for themselves instead of impulsively chasing it. But I do see here, this is a lot of grief. They're finally looking at shit for what it is. And I'm saying that because the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords right here. Somebody's healing from this third party situation, this heartbreak, this grief that they have been denying with the Two of Swords. They didn't want to acknowledge that there was an elephant in the room, and it was a heartbreak. It was grief, and it was pain that left them feeling so stuck in. They were stuck in an old perspective. But I'm seeing with karma now, it's almost like karma kind of had to nudge them into the similar situations that you healed to get out of. Karma gave that to them to help them realize, like, this is who you are. This is what you did to this person. And this is why this person's moving on, because they doing the work. So we're going to present you with situations that kind of sound familiar, right? And well, with that being said, this is now renewed strength here. With karma, there's being strength being added here. Courage, power, you know, strong offer, strong opportunity to nurture that seed. And the King of Swords, what are you deciding? Well, this looks like a legal situation here. You know, again, spiritual court, legal matters. Somebody speaking about, you know, what's fair when it came to this conflict and this embarrassment from a King of Wands who put themselves in the hot seat, who has a lot of explaining to do. This King of Wands was responsible for acting and saying things that actually says a lot about the King of Wands with the words that came out of the King of Wands' mouth. So when this person, this King of Wands, went around causing this embarrassment and conflict, what does that say a lot about the King of Wands? That the King of Swords and Justice and Karma's like, yeah, it's your turn now. If that person was toxic and etc. and everything like that, what does that say about you that you were with that person? And for some reason, that person looks fine now, but what about you? What are you doing about it? You just kind of put yourself in the hot seat. This King of Wands who's creating conflict. You know what I mean? What does that say about you when you run your mouth about people, right? Wow, you're with that person. That's how you talk about somebody you love, you know? What does that say about you then? And there's that grief within a family situation. Somebody feels like they lost out on a situation that was really secure. I keep hearing the word legacy again. It was lifetime type of energy. Nine of Pentacles was very abundant. You had a really good life here, and it's like somebody risked it all by walking away. Somebody totally like fumbled the bag here with something as stable as the 10 and 9 of Pentacles. Whatever it is they were going through, they gambled it all the fuck away. For the 5 of Pentacles, somebody ghosted and just took a risk. And this abandonment caused somebody to level up and create their own 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Their own business, their own shit together, game planning, and they're still out there trying to count their pennies. And the Sun is putting a light to this 5 of Pentacles, meaning the financial hardship is almost over. This person is leveling up and figuring it out. And off to work they go to figure out what it is that they have to heal on. So I feel like you triggered this person to see the brighter side of situations. And that Sun is right there, shining a light on a situation that they have to reflect. They're finally looking into the mirror. And I'm going to just pull it now at this point. Again, the Star card, wish fulfillment. There's a Fool, finally. Ace of Pentacles. Give another part.